Well, a family in the North Bay still can't return to their home due to damage from the storms that rolled through last week. And now with more rain is moving in, our Wilson Walker is live in Marinwood with a story of their frustration. Wilson.
Yeah, just behind me here, you can see one of the many drains that allows the water to move off the hillside and through the Marinwood neighborhood, actually underneath it, as you can see. And if you're one of the homeowners here on the edge of the neighborhood, you certainly hope these drains work.
Right about here. We're facing the Marinwood Preserve behind our house. It's very beautiful, typically. It's a little scary now.
For Dara Sherifit, the gorgeous hillside behind his home delivered a nightmare during last week's rain.
The water came from here and got stuck right here in the culvert.
Yeah, it's literally the hole is, yeah.
We called 911 and we had the fire department here. Everyone came, but they couldn't get it unplugged.
The rain dragged on for another day, and when more debris came downhill, the water surged.
Yeah, the water came to right about here, which is really crazy to think. I popped my head over and oh my God, there's a flood coming. And I grab my wife and my son, bring them into the front of the house. And it just, like, a moat just covered our entire house from both sides. And it was literally just like two rivers around our property, just gushing through the driveway, tore down this fence, broke past here.
And in what he calls their dream home, the family is now living with the aftermath.
This is my son's room, who's 5. His name's Cameron. This was all carpeted as well to remove all the walls. And
6, 7 guys, 2 wheelbarrows, about 7, 8 buckets, and about 6 hours worth just on that day.
Family and friends helped start the cleanup process, pulling about 2 feet of mud out of the backyard and the swimming pool that Dara built with his own hands. But that is not his main concern right now.
And there's been so much debris. You can see there's the wood, cut down tree branches and animal remains all over.
The water is gone for now, but much of the debris that washed downhill is still sitting here, and Dara says it's more than he can move on his own, and he is worried that the next storm could send it all right back into the drain.
With another atmospheric river, this is all just going to crumble right back into the drain, and tomorrow, you know, we're going to be facing something similar. And
all right, so who might he get some help from? Well, this land, if you looked at it on a map, it would look like open space, although we're told this is actually Marin Service District land right here. We spoke with them. They say they're aware of the problem and they understand the concerns here and that they're monitoring it. I couldn't quite get an answer on the question about getting the debris cleared away, but they say they're keeping an eye on this. And, you know, Ryan, homeowner says that he's talked to folks in the neighborhood. They've never heard of anything quite like this happening here. So a big surprise for the homeowners. They moved in 3 years ago. Obviously a huge mess. They're almost sort of starting over with the renovation of the house now. But a reminder that if you live in a beautiful spot like this on the edge of the hillside, all it takes is a little bad luck and you've got a huge problem.
All right, Wilson Walker reporting live in Marinwood.